Well, good afternoon and welcome to Pretoria. We find ourselves in the capital city this afternoon for the afternoon encounter that sees Mamelodi Sundowns hosting AmaZulu in a 2020-2021 DStv Premiership season. Mamelodi Sundowns looking for their best start in almost 7 years as they host an AmaZulu side that does have a decent record against Mamelodi Sundowns, particularly away from home. But very cloudy conditions overhead in Gauteng and certainly above Loftus-Versfeld, where the stadium lights have had to be turned on just to nullify some of the darker cloud cover that exists over here. There has been some rain. The good news, however, is that the rain has ceased for now. So while the pitch has got a little moisture about it, the drainage should see it nothing more than a slightly dewy surface. Marisha just turning it to the captain on the day. It's poor from Nascimento and punished by Majoro. Opening goal comes 15 odd minutes in, and Lesotho seemingly set to continue their impressive run away to Mamelodi Sundowns. Majoro with his second goal of the season, having scored against Orlando Pirates on the opening game of the season, has capitalized on a defensive error from today's captain, and the Brazilians find themselves behind early on to Lesotho.
That's the man who knows how to score against Mamelodi Sundowns. Good build-up there.
The AmaZulu side have now scored in 3 of their 4 matches so far this campaign. Great chance, and Tembazwane buries it back on level terms immediately, reminding us why he is the current footballer of the season, players player of the season and midfielder of the season. A man who contributed several goals last season, a dozen across all competitions, has banged home his second of this season and back on level terms on the home side. Tembazwane picked up triple success the PSL Awards at the end of this past campaign. To clear here, Tembazwane is still going, looks for a second. Oh, that is sensational. Tembazwane scored a brace in the space of 2 minutes against AmaZulu in what has overturned a 1-goal deficit. Sundowns soar into a 1-goal lead, and it's the one man who scores his 4th goal this week to give Sundowns a lead before half-time in the opening half.
These are smiles that they deserve. Not tricking the man in possession. There was so much details.
Oh, lovely ball through here, an opportunity to make it 3, a little flick on, it's stroked home. It's finally come, the hat-trick goal, and all before the half-hour mark. Tembazwane has scored a sensational hat-trick for Mamelodi Sundowns, who were trailing by 1 15 minutes ago and now find themselves up by 2. It's a remarkable turnaround from a sensational player, and Sundowns turning up the heat against their visitors this afternoon. Mamelodi Sundowns, the current holders of the Nedbank Cup title. They are the league champions, the national cup champions. Oh, problem here, Nascimento, and a penalty has been awarded. Straight away.
What were we saying about possibilities?
Working their way back into the game here.
And there can never be any doubt.
Nascimento, he's got the captain's armband on, and it's been an awful afternoon. The referee blew the whistle. I'll tell you what, Luvuyo Mamela might very well have scored that goal from open play had any advantage been allowed to accrue. The referee with the call was accurate, and from 12 yards out, Luvuyo Mamela, who scored twice in AmaZulu's 2-0 win over Black Leopards, gets an opportunity to fire home his 3rd goal in 2 matches for AmaZulu.
Had a party on Brendan's side.
Oh, here it is, number 4 has come. Peter Shalulile has come and delivered. A man who's been providing all the creativity has finally got his 2nd goal of the season. A man who's tried to model himself on his hero Samuel Eto'o, the great Cameroonian striker. And a man who turned 27 last month pitches up to find his 2nd goal of the season and his 2nd in Sundowns colours. Joint leading goal scorer last season continues on his merry ways as he finds a 4th for Sundowns here at Loftus.
Where was the keeper going? If you do come out and if you commit like he's just done now, Siyabonga Mbata, not the best decision that he's had to make.
Liberate, hit ahead, it's scrambled in. 7 goals already, and AmaZulu not quite in 7th heaven as Khumalo gets his first goal for AmaZulu before the hour mark. It's raining goals after the rain itself has stopped.
It's all about decision making. Goalkeepers. Kennedy Mwini comes out, stops along the way because he realizes his couple of seconds. Look at him coming out, and they got punished for that. And it is Sandile Khumalo. You have 2 good goalkeepers making a bad judgment, and they got punished for that.
Well, AmaZulu in the 2018-2019 season, of course, played a splendid match in which they managed to score 3 times against Sundowns in a 3-all draw.
No, the fact that maybe we got a good result will be a good consolation. And at times, if you kill with a sword, you must also expect to die with a sword. So the mistake that Ricardo made first half on Majoro is one of those mistakes in football that you say, because we are a team that builds from the back, we are bound to make such mistakes and learn from them. At times, the mistakes become your very good lessons. And he's a very strong player. He's a top international player, highly experienced. We are sure that he'll come back stronger. As for Kennedy, I would not really fault him because the goals we considered were all our own mistakes, and I wouldn't be unfair and say because he considered 3 goals, it's because it was Kennedy. Because the first goal for Majoro, what could Dennis do? The penalty, what could Kennedy do? And also on that header in the far post, if we are not picking up, which is one area that we always work very hard on, because we knew even in our analysis that in that area that's where they plant Nyongo in most cases, and he's always towering in that area. And we specifically put people, and we dealt with that area very well up until that moment where we let it loose and they punished us.
When it comes to the fact that in the first half you did phenomenally well, you were leading, in the second half they managed to pull back 2 goals, what lessons are you taking from that?
The biggest lesson that one should take in football, if you still have opportunities to score more, take them, because you don't know what might happen after second half. And second half, always teams turn things upside down. But I wouldn't say it was out of crisp performance that really put us under a lot of pressure and created opportunities. The penalty that they got is one of those situations, and the header that they got, it's also a tactical error on our side when we had planted somebody specifically in that area, and it did exceptionally well. In all the other clips that you can cut on set pieces for AmaZulu in the far post, you would find that we always had someone who did very well, but in just one crazy moment, he decided to take another angle that we were not aware of, and we got punished.
Thank you very much, Coach, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That is Coach Mangoba Mliti, coach of Mamelodi Sundowns. The 2 coaches are busy just trying to congratulate one another here. Joining us now is Coach Ayanda. Coach, your thoughts on how your team performed here today?
Yeah, look, we came here with the game plan, and I think first 10 minutes we did very well. We came here planning that Sundowns must not play. Try to press high, of which the first goal was a result of that. They made a bad pass, and we scored from there. And after that, they got an equalizer where we didn't sort ourselves out at the back. Okay, after the equalizer, I think our players lost heads a bit, And then the second goal came, the third goal came, But we went to half time. We fixed the problems that we saw, because we saw that Mshishi was coming inside into the spaces. We saw that Mabua was doing the same. Erasmus was doing the same. So we closed the inside and say, go forward, go on the outside or go long ball. But now we fixed the other problem, now fail to deal with the long ball again. Then it becomes a problem, because when we fixed the first problem, we said, guys, they're gonna come with the long ball now. So let's sort that one out. But now when we don't sort that one out, but again, we get 2 goals, but now you concede from a corner kick, a simple situation where you can just sort yourself out early. So I think a lot of lessons. We played a very good side. Now going forward, we need to go back and look at our mistakes and try to improve.
You might have lost the game, but you were the first team to have scored against Mamelodi Sundowns this season so far. What are you taking away from that?
Yeah, look, like I said, Sundowns is a quality team, the champions of the league. So, yeah, scoring 3 goals against them is not easy, you know. But if you score 3 goals against the champions away, you shouldn't lose that game. You shouldn't lose that game. That's why I'm saying we killed ourselves with a bit of mistakes. But okay, it's fine. You move forward. It's not over. It's just the 4th game of the league. Let's try to rectify our mistakes and look forward.
Can I single out one player in the second half? That is Umbata. He made sure that Sundowns does not extend their lead against you.
Yeah, he played very well. He played very well. Did also a bit of mistakes as a goalkeeper, as a leader. We expect more from him. But you know, but as a top professional, I'm sure he's going to recover. He did in this game now, where he stopped. He made a couple of saves to keep us in the game. You know, so that's why he's there. That's why he's our leader, because we know there's a goalkeeper. But the team all together, I think we need to work more. We need to try and improve.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Thank you very much.
There you have it. That is Coach Ayanda.